guys, welcome back to the channel. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you had a good holiday. Today we're going to talk about some of the things that we've heard coming down the pike here in Thailand. Also in the Philippines, but more Thailand today. Thailand has just announced recently by two different government agencies a new program called the e-visa. It takes effect depending on who you listen to. Ah, here comes the train. Depending on who you listen to, it would be either January 1st, 4th, or the 6th. And the reason I think that there's like this funny little thing about, I'm sure it's the first. However, what I've learned here in Thailand is that New Year's is the big deal. I mean, I have all my friends, Thai friends, working on Christmas Eve, and however, they are not working on New Year's. And they're not working into the week of New Year's, so that's probably why the 1st through the 6th. So the e-visa is pretty cool, and it answers a lot of questions and it makes life a lot easier, I believe. So there's 6 actual steps to get your e-visa, and they're really easy. I actually did some of the legwork here, and the first step is you go to the website stated below or above. And you know, one of the guys made a really good point here about watching on your phone, and he said he wanted me to make the text bigger. I heard you, and I will. So getting an e-visa to come to Thailand for 30 to 60 days, coming from a different country, 94 countries are covered. So the first step to getting your e-visa is to go to the website, and we're going to have that address. And I had been to the website. The website's super easy, super intuitive. As you can see from the screenshots, I thought it was a breeze. So 1, you go to the website, right? Easy. 2, you set up an account using a valid email. And that's super simple too, right? I haven't got a problem with that. 3rd, again, common sense. You fill out the forms completely. It's the same thing for the PRA or the same thing, really, any country. You fill out all the forms completely. Number 4 is you upload your documents, whether that's your passport or other country or whatever other documents they are asking for. Number 5 is you pay the fee. Now, I know that you're going to ask me, well, Rich, what's the fee? The fee, as I understand it, is $30 to $50 for the one time. If you want to come back and forth in that 60 days, 30 to 60 days, it's $150. That re-entry is the same on many of the visas that I discovered. On my retirement visa, there's a re-entry. I didn't do the multiple re-entries. And here I am going on 6 months and I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to. Okay, so you pay the fee between $30 and $50 for a single. And then 6, once it's approved, you receive the visa by email. And look, you guys, here's what's going on in Thailand. As of October of this year, we had 26 million visitors, according to the government. And what they wanted to reach by the end of the year is 34 million, which may be very doable because it's high season and the snowbirds are here. In America, the snowbirds went to Florida. Here in Asia, snowbirds come to Thailand. So they're looking to get 34 million by the end of this year. And you guys, according to the government, that's a 30 to 34% increase. And the reason I hedge my bets on here, because I do my due diligence on research and I try to get to a middle ground. You know, one website, one government agency says this, one says that. So they're looking at a 30 to 34% increase this year alone. I've talked to multiple Thai people here, business people in particular, that have said they think it's busier this year than it was last and further on down the line. Now, I get we had COVID, so it's my belief, my view of seeing things that, okay, so COVID's over, and that first year, okay, everybody was still a little hesitant, and now, you know, Katie barred the door, the horses are outside. So the horses have been let go, and they're hard to get back in the bag. So getting back to the e-visa, I got my information from TAT, which is Tourism Authority of Thailand, or Thailand Authority. I'm dyslexic, so I got my information from several government agencies. And this is what they're telling me. So this 30 to 60 day visa, you can only get it though if you're out of the country, which I think is kind of interesting. I did some checking on the website. The reason I point over here, because that's where my computer is. I did some checking on the website, and if I'm in America, I can apply for this visa, this 30 to 60 day visa. If I was in the Philippines, I mean, it's my understanding that I couldn't do it, that I had to go to the embassy. And again, I'm working hard to get a agent on, but like I said, holidays, high season, and multiple reasons. So 30 to 60 days is good for business. It's good for medical under 60 days, and it's good for tourists under 60 days. So you can use this e-visa as a jump off. I'm going to put up the screenshot of the website. I mean, it's, you guys, it's super easy, even though, hey, look, I'm the first one to get an agent. I got an agent in the Philippines and I got an agent here. Now, will I continue to do that? I don't know. I mean, my one buddy, he did an agent for 2 years, and in the third year, he just went ahead and got it on his own because he felt that he could. And I'm probably going to be the same way. The reason that I got an agent for the visa and the driver's license is because, things are so different in the Philippines, things are so different in America, things are so different in Thailand. And for the minimal cost of an agent, it just depends on what you want. I know you're going to ask me about that. I'm working on getting an agent on. However, I keep on saying this, your mileage may vary. I am actually telling you about my experiences and what I have seen. So the e-visa will be released on January 1st. You go to the website and you can get a ton of information off that. There's 2 other rumors that I want to address. And one is that, foreigners are going to be taxed. That was, many of my friends told me, don't go to Thailand because foreigners are going to be taxed. So interesting enough, I have one friend who's way up north, and he's already got his he's an American. He's already got his tax ID number for next year. Now, I have another friend who's down here in my province who went to get his number, his tax ID number. That's how I understand you do it. And they were told, no, we're not doing that yet. So again, it hasn't been officially released that I can find from the government. So I'm not going to worry about it. What I'm bringing into the country compared to some people, and I understand why they're doing this. And I don't really want to get into the political or any of the other drama that goes along with a lot of situations around the world. I understand why they're doing it. I don't think it's going to affect us people on Social Security or us people that are, on minimal. I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I'm following it very closely. And like I said before, so many people have told me, if the government hasn't put it out officially, it's not happening yet. So the other issue too that I heard many people, clamoring about is the change of the cannabis laws. So I think that we're at almost 1 billion bots for the year generated by cannabis and growing sales. So if you think that that's going to change overnight, I don't think so. Now, will it be more regulated and will there be some other hoops to jump through? Could be, and we're all for that. I understand the view of many of the locals. They don't, but I haven't seen it, you guys. I haven't seen foreigners, getting stoned on the street corner. If anything, I've seen more of the alcohol issue than I have the cannabis issue. So the taxing and the cannabis issues, I still haven't found any official releases on those yet. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I'm just saying, don't worry about it until you have something to worry about. That's how I feel. And if the taxing thing happens, I know, a ton of furlongs, a ton of foreigners like, I'm out if that happens. And, I think that if that really does happen, they're trying to get more people. They're trying to open up Thailand, not close it. So I can't imagine them doing anything that would, put a dent in anything, really. So with all that being said, go to the website that I've included here, check it out, check out the e-visa. My experience here on my arrival is that I didn't need anything. I've come into country 3 times now, in November, and then in February, and then in June. I've come into the country. Now I had an American passport. They didn't ask me, I mean, I think they barely asked me how long I was staying. They didn't want to see a ticket. They didn't want to see my contract of where I was staying, which I thought was interesting. Some people talk about that. They didn't ask me how much money I was carrying. And the last time I came in, keep in mind, I was moving from Philippines to Thailand. So I had a ton of luggage and a ton of stuff. And I still didn't get any pushback, any problems. The only challenge that I've had, and I will say to this, is that we're coming to a popular place, you guys. You know, when on my last, I think it was June, when I came in, that there's at least several big airliners had just arrived from, it looked like from China, from Japan. So it was crowded. However, it was quick. I hope this helps you. The e-visa update that's going to be happening on January 1st through the 6th. So, and here is the website. Go check it out. If you have any questions, any input, feel free to put it down below. And we'll be back next week with more great data. Thank you very much.